Is it difficult for you to leave your house when your puppy has to stay in? Are you finding it very hard to, simply go out and have your dog stay calm and quiet till you return? Whether it's 5 minutes or it's 15 minutes, your dog causes a huge ruckus in the house, destroys things, whines, or cries throughout the time that you're out. If this is the case, then your dog is probably suffering from separation anxiety and you need to deal with this problem as soon as possible. And that's exactly what I will be discussing in this video. So let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Happy Puppers video. I am Dr. Shruti Bhattacharya, owner and author of thehappypuppers.com. The link to the blog will be there in the description section. It is your one-stop destination for everything that is dog related. Whether you're looking for tips on psychology, training, care, health and disease, supplementation options, whatever it is, that is the place to go to. Well, in this video, I will be discussing how to deal with separation anxiety if your dog suffers from it. I do have a few posts up on separation anxiety on the blog as well, so I will link them down in the description, so go ahead, check it out. And in this video, well, let's get started. Hold on, before we start, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so right now. Go ahead, hit that like button, the subscribe button, share the video with your friends, those who struggle from this problem with their dogs. And now, let's go. Point number 1. Understanding the signs. Now, if you don't understand whether your dog has separation anxiety or not, how will you even deal with it? So, the first step to handling the problem is understanding what the problem is, what causes it, what's going on here. So, when you're leaving the house, you know that you will be back in 5 minutes, 15 minutes, or 2 hours, or 4 hours. Your dog does not know that. So, for your dog, when you're out of his sight and when he cannot smell you anymore, so he or she does not know whether you are going to come back or not. When you come back, they feel like they're the happiest people on earth. They hug you, they kiss you, they jump on you. They just cannot control their excitement. But when you leave them and go, they also find it hard to control their emotions. And that is why they bark, they indulge in destructive behavior, they pace around the house, they start to bark and howl. If you have a husky, you're probably dealing with a howling condition, or even in case of a beagle. And they might attempt to escape from the house in order to get to you. So it's not here that your dog is escaping to be free of you or to just leave the house. Your dog is escaping in order to find you because your dog is concerned about you. That is so sweet, isn't it? But it can lead to high levels of problems. There have been cases where dogs have escaped from like windows up on the third floor or fourth floor and jumped out of the buildings and stuff. So that needs to be avoided. So yeah, before you go, do make sure that all your windows and doors are shut so that your dog does not attempt to hurt himself. And they might destroy things. They might destroy anything in their path, whether it's a bottle to a bulb to a table lamp. It can be anything. So in order to deal with these problems, let's get to point number 2, gradual departure. Now, the moment I got dressed, like I wore my shirt and the jacket and the pants and all, and Zeus thought that I am leaving. So he went to his hideout and he stayed there for a while. Then he realized your mama's not really leaving. She's getting ready, but she's still in here. She's roaming around the house. She's not really leaving. So then he felt comfortable. So what you can do is, if you are to leave at 9 a.m., get ready from 8 a.m. Get ready before 8 a.m. So your dog has that 1 hour period. Your dog will first be sure that you're going to leave them. But then he'll be like, okay, she's roaming around. She's not really leaving. So, all right. He'll start to feel calm in your presence while you're wearing outside clothes. Do this more often when you're in the house. Even if you don't have to go out for the day, just dress up and stay in the house so that your dog can get comfortable with you dressing up and moving around. Also, for gradual departure, increase the duration that you leave your dog slowly. So practice this at home. Get ready, pick up your keys and whatever, your work bag and all. Get out of the house. Your dog will start screaming or shouting or barking or whining or crying, whatever. Come back within a minute. Your dog will be like, oh, well, she wasn't gone that long, or he wasn't gone that long. It's okay. So first start with 30 seconds, then 1 minute, then 2 minutes. As your dog becomes comfortable with the amount of time you're away from him, gradually increase that time to like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So, and if you're feeling that like you progressed till 3 minutes, then in the 4th minute mark, your dog is not able to handle it. Then again, go back to the 3 minute mark, go back to the previous step and make sure that your dog's comfortable at the previous step, then move to the next step. So practice this as much as you can, even when you're home, even after returning from work. Just once your dog becomes comfortable in your presence and starts to do his or her own thing, then start to do this again. So gradually increase the departure time, increase the time you will be away from your dog, but in a gradual manner. This will desensitize your dog towards your absence, and your dog will be like, okay, the world is still all right, even if my human is not here. Point number 3, create a safe space for your dog. Now, for Zeus, the safe space is behind the stable. So anything that happens, if he gets scared or if he has bad dream or if he feels that I'm going to leave, he goes there. So a safe space is very important for your dog. That is one space that you will not be entering unless absolutely necessary, like your dog has taken something there that you must get out. That is the only time you will be entering that space or to clean it. But otherwise, that space is of your dog. You need to respect it, you need to stay out of it, and you can add to that place like familiar items like your dog's teddy bears, toys, or anything that makes your dog feel comfortable. So your dog can go to that safe space and stay there while he is navigating through that anxiety of you leaving or you having left him at home alone. Even if there's another person, your dog still may have that separation anxiety. So this place will help your dog deal with those overwhelming feelings. He'll feel safe there, and when he's comfortable enough, he'll come out of there and have access to the rest of the house while you're gone. Point number 4, establish a routine. Routine is crucial because you can modify the routine to suit your needs. Like suppose I have to go out at 9 a.m. So I'm ready by 8, but instead of leaving, I take my dog out. So he realized, oh, mama getting dressed means I'm going out. So I'm going on walkies or something like that. So I take him out. I give him a good walk for 20 minutes or so. He comes back. Now he's tired. Now a tired brain cannot, put that much emphasis on feeling anxious. So the chances of your dog feeling anxious when you're gone reduces by a lot when your dog has had prior exercise. So establish a routine. Establish a routine where you're feeding your dog on time. You're taking him out regularly on a specific time when you're playing, providing him playtime at a specific time. So your dog will know, okay, that it's about to be like 4 p.m. now. It's my playtime. It's about to be 6 p.m. It'll be dinner time now. So he has a structure to his day. His brain will be occupied by what he has to do next. So these will also help alleviate anxiety by providing your dog a sense of security, that you are safe, you are secure, you are in your own home, and there is something to look forward to. Point number 5, provide regular exercise. As I said, a tired brain cannot focus on feeling anxious a lot. Even humans who have anxiety and depression are suggested to engage in regular doses of exercise so that endorphins are produced and they feel calm, happy, and relaxed. Same goes for your dog. A dog who has exercised well, and by well I mean your dog is tired, is less likely to freak out when you leave. So provide your dog, at least if your dog is over a year old and is slightly hyperactive like my Zeus, you have to provide your dog 1 hour of exercise. If you cannot go out, if it's raining or something, you can check out my videos on how to exercise your dog at home. You can check out the homemade dog toys videos or the homemade dog toy blog post and find out ways to keep your dog busy, even at home. Point number 6, utilize various calming methods. Now for this you can use aromatherapy. You can put your dog in those anxiety t-shirts or anxiety jumpers, which will provide a hugging feeling to the dog's body, and it helps to calm the dogs down. You can also use white noise when you're outside, like put up some nature sounds or any noise that your dog likes and has responded to positively. So you cannot just put on any music that you feel is calming and leave your dog there. That won't work. So when you're at home, put on different types of music and see if your dog goes from when your dog is especially active, and see if he calms down from that active state and prefers to relax when the music is on. So you will have to be the judge of that, and you will have to find out what works the best for your dog and then use that. If it's aromatherapy, then you can put up some aroma, but make sure that the diffuser is out of reach of your dog. Otherwise, he might try to chew the diffuser itself. So, create a soothing environment that will help your dog unwind, calm down, and feel relaxed. If he's feeling relaxed, he obviously cannot feel anxious, right? Now, point number 7, use positive reinforcement. When you leave, when I told you to work on gradual departure, when you leave, always come back with the treat in your hand. This way, your dog associates with you coming back with something very positive. So, if you're gone, there's nothing to be worried about. You are going to come back and you're going to give him something he likes. So, eventually, you can fade the treat out, but initially, having treat is very crucial. So, when you go out, you go out for 10 seconds and you come back and you provide your dog a treat. He's like, oh my god, this is nice. Okay, I can do this. I'll get a treat. 30 seconds, gets a treat. 1 minute, gets a treat. 3 minutes, gets a treat. So, your dog associates you going out with good things happening to him when you come back. So, instead of worrying that whether you will ever come back or not, he's actually looking forward to when you come back so he can get the treat. You see how the mechanism of thinking is changing over here. So, point number 8. We are all busy individuals. You may not have that much time as much as you need to train your dog. Or in certain cases, people have the time, but somewhere something is not panning out and the dog's not behaving the way he should. Now, not all of us can be dog behaviors, trainers, psychologists, everything. And it's okay to ask for help. Your primary focus is to be a better dog guardian. And you need help. So go ask for help. Ask the dog trainers, ask psychologists, or ask me if you want to. If you have any queries about any sort of training that you're doing with your dog and that's not going well, put it down in the comment section and I will be happy to help you out. So please do not hesitate. Whatever you're doing is for the betterment of your dog. And if you won't do it, then who will? So go ahead, ask for help if you need it. Point number 9, implement desensitization exercises. Now, desensitization exercises are exercises that make your dog desensitized towards the process of sleeping, in this case at least. So what you will do is, you'll get dressed, but you'll stay at home. That will desensitize your dog. Your dog will start to feel calm even when you're dressed. And with him, he cannot figure out if being dressed means you're going out or you're not going out. Because previously, being dressed meant you are definitely going out. Now his brain is like, okay, the person is dressed, doesn't matter. He might still be home. So, that anxiety whirlpool that started forming in his brain the moment he saw you dressed has stopped now. So similarly, after getting dressed, you can either pick up your keys and then see whether your dog reacts to it or not. If your dog is reacting, you just keep the keys in your hand for a while till your dog stops reacting, then put the keys back. See, I'm not going. It was as simple as that. So you have to do these tricks, pick up your coat, put your coat down, pick up your work bag, move your work bag from one room to the other, if that's something you do every day, and then put it back once your dog comes down. So you have to basically desensitize your dog's senses towards what you are doing. Point number 10, practice patience and be persistent. Nothing can be achieved without patience if you are trying to train your dog. You have to be extremely patient. There will be good days, there will be bad days, there will be days when there's a setback. Like your dog, suppose, was comfortable with 10 minutes of you gone yesterday, and today he's behaving up at 10 minutes. So as I said, you have to go back a step and start from there all over again. But there's nothing more rewarding to leaving your house calmly and then coming back and being greeted by your dog. I mean, there's just no comparison. So I wish you all the luck in reducing separation anxiety in case of your dog. If you are facing any issues, please do not hesitate to reach out to me on my social media channels or on YouTube or wherever you feel comfortable. Just reach out to me. I will be happy to help. But you have to do the reaching out because I don't know what problem you might be facing. So please, please, please reach out. Do not hesitate. Reach out to me or to a dog trainer. They can come by your house. They can see your interaction with your pup and they can tell you exactly where you might be going wrong or where the strategy needs to be tailored a bit further for your pup. So Good luck training your dog, and I hope you have a easier time leaving here on out than you've had so far. With that, I will see you guys in my next video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe button, ring that notification bell. It does not take 2 minutes of your time, does not cost you anything, but it helps for the video to be seen far and wide and being promoted by the YouTube algorithm. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.